Thanks for joining us. Evan, go ahead with your question.
Devin, congrats on the win. One thing I was curious about is this game you looked a lot more comfortable throwing those deep, explosive plays down the field. You were able to connect better with your receivers. What do you attribute that to? Is it the offensive line, what you did in practice specifically?
Yeah, I mean, first, I think, it all starts with execution. The week prior, we didn't really execute well on certain plays that we were trying to take shots on, where we kind of made that a focus this week in practice. And, it all starts up front. So credit the offensive line, giving me time. Me just giving my receivers a chance, letting them do their thing. And, as soon as we get that rhythm down, that connection, it all starts in practice, it should translate onto the game.
Go ahead, Chip.
Yeah, Devin, I don't know if you're aware of this yet. They may have told you you tied the school record for TD responsibility in one game with 6. The other 2 were Phillip Rivers and Mike Glennon. Just your thoughts. I know you're not into records that much, but just your thoughts on tying that record.
Yeah, I think, I kind of found out after the game. I wasn't really aware, but I think it's an awesome honor. I mean, just being, categories with Mike Glennon and Russell Wilson, like that's an honor itself. But being able to play here at NC State, being able to represent this university and, playing to my best ability, I mean, that's all that, I could really do.
Gibby, go ahead.
Yeah, Devin, you were aggressive running the ball today. Is that something that you maybe want to do more of, or is that something that you need to kind of be careful of too? What's your thoughts on being aggressive running the football like you were today?
Yeah, I mean, whatever Coach Beck calls, whatever the play call is, whether that's a run for me, run for, our running backs, receiver, if it's passing the ball, anything he wants me to do, anything he needs me to do, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it to my best ability, whether that is running the football. If I got to get a little gritty, I mean, I'm willing to do it. Whatever he needs out of me, whatever he needs for me to do for this team, I'm going to do it 100%.
What was going through your mind on that first touchdown run? You were shaking some tackles and put your head down. What was going through your mind on that run?
Yeah, got the call in from the sideline, made sure, I made all my right decisions, whether to, run the ball or pass the ball. Credit to my offensive line once again. They did a great job of opening up a huge window for me to kind of run through. And, I just saw that red end zone and, nothing was stopping me getting into it.
Go ahead, Pat.
Hey, Devin, what did you think of Tim Beck calling plays from up in the box today?
Yeah, I think Coach Beck does a great job, each and every week. This was kind of just something that we just discussed. And I mean, it was pretty cool. I mean, it was different for sure. But I mean, just being able to see, from his perspective up in the box, for him being able to see from up there. And I mean, it wasn't honestly much different, so to say. I mean, every single series I was getting on the phone with them. We were still talking through everything like we always do. But just a little change up, but I think it works either way.
Go ahead, Brian.
Hey, sorry about that. Hey, Leary, I know there's a whole lot of spreading the ball around in the offense today. I believe it was 14 total pass catchers. How much was that an emphasis for this game in terms of spreading the ball around?
Yeah, I think it was huge. I mean, that really started, in the offseason. We understand how many people can make plays for us. We understand how many receivers that we have, even running backs too. We have so many different playmakers, and, me as the quarterback, it's my job to distribute the ball to them. It's Coach Beck's job, to call the plays, and however he calls the play, it's my job to operate it the right way, regardless of who's out there. But I think that just goes to show how much trust we have in everyone. And whoever's numbers get called to make a play, we expect them to make that play.
Go ahead, Alec.
Yeah, Devin, I was just going to ask, is this as good of a birthday as you've ever had?
I must say it probably is the best. I think what topped it off, though, was our band actually played Happy Birthday to me after the game. I never really experienced anything like that. So shout out to them for sure. That really made my day.
All right, Devin, it looks like that's it. Thanks for joining us for the rest of your birthday.
Thank you. Appreciate it.